Hello, thank you for tuning into my channel. It's Whip It Wednesday for Wednesday, December 18th, 2019. So if you want to see what I've been working on this week, please stay tuned. So I can't believe that we're 1 week from Christmas, just 7 more days after today, or 6, I don't know. Christmas is next Wednesday. Also, since it's December 18th, I'm celebrating a special birthday in my family. It's my youngest son's 13th birthday. I cannot believe that he's 13 already. If you've been watching my channel, you may have seen him featured in a video about raw edge applique, I think. And he's also helped film and edit and get videos uploaded for me as a part of this channel. He's been a pretty big part of it. So please shout out my Cameron today in the comments. It's his birthday. I'm sure that he would appreciate your birthday wishes. Now let's get to my projects this week. Not a lot, just my string blocks and my polyester quilt. So we'll go through those quickly. And then I hope you have a great Wednesday. So I did 4 blocks this week. Here's one. I did 1 light and then 3 dark. So I like to hold them the same way. Let's see, is that right? This way, okay. Here's 1 dark and 2 darks, 3 darks. I did a video about how I made these blocks. I'm using a paper foundation, but you can use any foundation that you want to use. Even if you wanted to do it quilt as you go, you absolutely could do that. And I made a video about quilting as you go with string blocks as well. Somebody put in the comments that they use old sheets, cut up sheets as the foundations, and I hadn't thought about that, but that's definitely something to think about as far as making the blocks, because we all have some sheets around there, maybe old or tattered or whatever, that we don't use anymore. Also, with that, you won't have to worry about taking the paper off like I'm going to have to do eventually. So that's something to think about, even if you're like, well, I want to do some foundation string blocks, but I'm not sure what to use. Maybe try old sheets. Let me know in the comments if you've done that and how it's worked out for you. Because once they said that, I was like, I need to go cut up some old sheets. But I don't know. All right, the only other thing we got today is the polyester quilt. I may have to zoom out. Let me get behind the camera and zoom out so that you can see what I got done on it this week. This is a great quilt. I'm really loving the way that it's turned out. If you followed the series, you've seen how I did all of the, how I came up with the pattern and how I put the borders on these panels and where these panels came from. All of that is already on my channel somewhere, but I wanted to zoom out and show you where I am on this quilt. So you can see most of the polyester is already quilted, and what I've decided to do now is go ahead and fan out into the cotton border, and from this side, from the border, I'm just gonna go around the quilt so that way I can turn it. And so far I like the way that these cotton borders look. I still have my ballpoint needle in, but it's not really affecting the quilting. It still looks really nice. And now that I've quilted all the way out to the edge, I can see on the back where my border is going to stop, at least on one side. So I know that I'll be cutting off this little portion here. So, but the back is just as cute as the front. And the back seems to be lighter, and so that light gray thread blends in a little more. It sticks out right here, of course, but it blends in everywhere else. But I really like it. I'm really excited with this polyester quilt and with my string blocks. Hopefully before the end of 2019, I will have this quilt finished and I can show it to you either end of the year or beginning of 2020. I've also been thinking about what goals I want to set for the new year as far as quilting and sewing. I've shown already in a previous video everything that I've finished so far for 2019, and now it's time for me to start looking ahead and seeing what the plans are for next year, or what the goals are for next year. The plans may be a little bit different depending on life. Life happens. So let me know in the comments how you're coming along with planning for 2020 or setting goals for 2020, or maybe there's some special projects that you really are trying to finish up before Christmas or before the new year. Leave them in the comments below as well. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, thumbs up this video, share it with your friends, and don't forget to shout out my Cameron in the comments for his birthday. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!